Monster Factory 5 was scheduled. We announced these dates. Monster Factory 5 was scheduled for September 16th.
It didn't quite work out the way we wanted to. So how do we fix that, Michael?
Well,
Go Monster Factory because it's time.
It is
just
time.
in time.
Monster Factory 5 was scheduled. We announced these dates. Monster Factory 5 was scheduled for September 16th, and Monster Factory 6 was scheduled for December 16th. That is all on hold currently. There most likely will not be a Monster Factory 6 this year. There will be a Monster Factory 5. I'm not going to rush
Monster Factory 1. When that happened, we didn't know it was Monster Factory 1.
We just thought it was
just something fun to do.
I didn't know I was ever going to do it again. Right?
Yeah, we were like,
didn't.
this will be fun. Let's just do it, and and then we did it. It didn't quite work out the way we wanted to, and we almost didn't do it again. But then we figured out, well, it's because it's the model, the way that we presented it to you guys. The pay-per-view did not work for us, and it wasn't working for the athletes, and it wasn't working for the sponsors, right? So we figured out this needs to be done on a free platform, so that our athletes are able to get viewed by a much larger audience, not just those that can afford a pay-per-view. They can get viewed on that free platform, plus our sponsors can get viewed that way as well. So then we tried it in Monster Factory 2. We did it again in Monster Factory 3.
Monster Factory 2 was the most viewed arm wrestling event since COVID 2.
It was.
144,000 real-time views in 24 hours.
Right. We had
Of course, it was John Brzezinski versus Corey Me versus Todd Hutchins, so
yeah.
it was a pretty good call.
Yeah, so for those of you that have been telling us you need to have John Brzezinski on a Monster Factory, we did Monster Factory 2.
Yeah.
All right, so that was very exciting times for us, right? And then Monster Factory 3, and what was funny is Monster Factory 4 started getting all of this chatter.
Right.
We had all of these people saying, this is going to be the best thing ever. It was great. It was fantastic. But what was happening with each one, we were growing a little bit out of our space. So.
Well, you just went ahead and said we grew out of our space.
We did.
We did.
So how do we fix that, Michael?
Well, I'm going to tell you. When the bicep blew off, I had dealt with depression probably the first time in my life. It was a lot of other things too. My mother's declining health and some other things that have affected me. And I knew that if I did not occupy my mind with something, that it could definitely spiral out of control. I had thought about a project that I wanted to do for a while. I didn't know how it was going to go, but I knew I had a vision. And I reached out to some contractors until I found one who thought partnering with a platform that had 120 million views last year might be good advertising. So we worked up a deal, and the slab's been poured, the dirt work's been done, and the steel has landed. And tomorrow, they start framing up the new addition to Monster Factory. It's gonna be insane. I'm building the most epic arm wrestling event center that has existed to date. But what I'm really doing is creating a YouTube social media influencer collaboration center.
So it won't just be arm wrestling, which arm wrestling is fabulous.
Arm wrestling is what we do.
We're going to have a new dedicated space to arm wrestling, to Monster Factory arm wrestling promotions, right?
Well, there'll be a permanent bolted down stage, or permanent stage bolted arm wrestling table. Staircases coming down from two 1,000 square foot loft, 16-foot staircases coming down where the athletes will come into and come in to compete in the middle. Above the table, cameras, everything professional setup. This will be the most professional arm wrestling event space that is set up, right? The turnkey,
permanently set up,
ready to film whenever. Like practices can be filmed just like we're filming anything, right? On a stage with over the table camera, everything. Whole works. Super exciting. Go ahead.
So what I'm really excited about with that, because I want you to get to the other stuff that's going to be in there, because it's so damn cool, right? What I'm really excited about with that dedicated space is it's not just for Monster Factory.
Oh, no, there's so much stuff coming. I have spoken with several other promotions that you guys are aware of that would be potentially coming to the Monster Factory to do a collaborative event. I mean, you can just imagine this name comes to Monster Factory. This name comes to Monster Factory, and we do a collaborative events, and we bring their athletes versus our athletes, and we just have an awesome time, right? I'm very excited about the future, the ability of what we have here, of what potential could be coming. And I don't believe it's just from an arm wrestling perspective. I think arm wrestling will grow significantly because of this new adventure that we're going on. You know, this new facility and everything. And it's not because of the arm wrestling specific. It's because of the amount of people who are in the industry, who are influencers, who are in the social media world that we live in, that will be coming here, who will want to come here and will want to train and want to film, because it won't just be an arm wrestling video. It won't just be a powerlifting deadlift video. It's gonna be, we're gonna play 21. We're gonna do the climb wall. We're gonna run the course. I don't know if you saw the Galaga cabinet behind me. It's got over 500 games on it. Who can be the best at Miss Pac-Man? Who can be the best at Super Pac-Man, Galaga, whatever. There's 500 plus games on there. It's just going to be a fun time. And the content we're going to create is just an adult playground. I'm 50 years old. I've got other people my age who are out there, and people are in search of content. They just want to film. They want to have a good time. Because of that, and because of these larger platforms that will be coming here, we're going to expose a lot more people to the sport of arm wrestling. I mean, because they'll find out, hey, this arm wrestling is a real thing. Look, this world champion guy's got this crazy facility that everybody's going to.
Yeah.
I do think it's going to help bring arm wrestling into the light.
We hope.
I mean, if it doesn't, I'd still have a badass adult playground that I get to play in every day. So I'm cool.
That you guys can come to.
Yeah.
You know, super excited. Oh, and someone's asking us, we're not Little Rock. We are
Hot Springs,
Arkansas. Boxing matches. We want to see blood.
Okay, so listen, I'm going to go ahead and tell you straight up. I will jump at the opportunity for a celebrity boxing match. I've mentioned it to several different promotions. That being said, because that one space, so there'll be to the left is a garage with a loft, to the right's a kitchen and free weight area with a loft. But in the middle is a 40 by 50 space. That's where the indoor basketball goal is. That's where the climb wall is going to be. And if I ever do get the opportunity for a celebrity boxing match and I have 3-month, 4-month prep to train, I will not be going to a boxing facility to train. I will bring a boxing ring in right here, and I'll bring in the trainers right here to train me in the MonsterFactory. So there are a lot of things that could happen throughout this venture. All right, guys, in just a minute, I'm about to walk you through the space. It's going to be the new facility, MonsterFactory 2.0. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and mention the sponsor of this video, Magnolia Arcades. These guys are amazing. They're bringing back my youth. This thing is spectacular. This is a Galaga cabinet with over 500 games. All right, as you can see, all your favorites on here. Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Frogger, Donkey Kong, Crazy Kong, Donkey Kong Jr. You have it all. I feel like, what do you think today, honey? A little Galaga? Let's do some Galaga. Be sure to check out Magnolia Arcades and find your inner child. Use code MONSTER for $150 off.
This is just the slab, guys, that was poured. The steel is going to go up this week. There he is down there at the other corner of the building.
Mini monster.
Mini monster. And he's walking towards me. Okay. I'm currently in the 3-car garage, yes.
It will go from there, that corner all the way to here. 1,000 square foot, oversized garage.
Nobody cares about your garage. They want to know about the other stuff.
Cool. There's a wall that divides the garage to the rest of the gym.
So I'm walking through the wall. I just walked through the wall.
Through the wall. Above us, at 10-foot height, is a 1,000 square foot loft. This has 19-foot sidewalls, 25-foot centers. All that machine equipment and arm wrestling specific will be upstairs above the garage in this loft. Starting right here, 4 foot wide, 16-foot staircase. We'll end right here. 18 foot over there, another 16-foot staircase ends.
You want me to go stand over there?
Yeah.
Okay, you just walked down the first staircase.
You stand 1 foot in front of that line. You have essentially walked down the second staircase. We are 2 athletes about to meet. We're gonna walk up, step up on the stage right here. Boom, boom, boom. Right here in the middle of the table. You're way too far away. You're sitting out like this, permanent stage, backdrop, above the table cameras, all the lights, perfect for this. All this space from here over that way is completely open. From that corner there to that corner of that building, 50-foot span.
So we're standing on the stage that is for arm wrestling specific. Table permanently built here.
That stops right here. All this space is completely open. Indoor basketball goal.
That wall is no longer there, guys.
Wall is gone. 5 foot from here, up to those rivets, over, 5 foot from that, cased opening, walk right through, everything flows right in. Indoor basketball goal. 18 foot self-belaying climbing wall right here. Corner of this. 10 by 15 kitchen. 10 by 10 laundry room, bathroom, shower, toilet, everything, the whole thing. Right here to that corner, rubber floored powerlifting, strongman, weightlifting area, free weight area. Above us, this whole distance, another 1,000 square foot loft. Podcast room, bathroom, closet. Hyperbaric chamber. Pool table, ping pong table, arcade games, karaoke for me and Mrs. Monster to sing all kinds of cool shit for y'all. Possibly. Right here. Painted off lines. Indoor pickleball. It's 44 by 20. I've got 40 by 50. Why not put a pickleball court in? Who wants to see me and, I don't know, Thor play pickleball, right? Would that be cool? So what's coming, guys, is different. You've never seen anything like this before, but I believe it will take the training to a whole nother level. It will take our MonsterFactory events to a whole nother level. It take the amount of people who you'll be able to see me collab with. Who knows how far that could go? But having the MonsterFactory experience here, be able to bring in people, have them check in on Friday at 4, check out Monday, 10 a.m., have an entire weekend to spend, to just fellowship, to train, to compete. I think we're onto something, guys. One other thing, this wall that's going to divide the garage and the gym, it's not going to be painted. It's going to be wrapped. And it'll be the MonsterFactory Supporter Wall of Fame. Inbox me if you want some information. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell for notifications, guys.